Pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm not my glasses, Mr. Chairman.
No, it doesn't work without glasses.
Much better.
You ever heard of any executive sessions held?
Yes, as per section 8A1 of the Schuylkill Act, an executive session was held on Wednesday, December 17th, 2025 at 11 a.m. for the purpose of discussing a personnel matter.
Thank you. Public comment?
Morning, Ken.
Jeff Conoco, Palo Alto. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Start off with the three things that have been habitual every time I come to the meetings. Miss Stevens, still don't have that paperwork from Mr. Opaque. Miss Gaffney, still no explanation on her FMLA claims. And also the third-party investigation, no follow-up on that. The fourth one, I guess it's going to become a new topic.
Wait, Jeff, what's our party investigation?
The one that we discussed about the hiring, which is a personnel matter. Just wanted to see where we stand with that.
Yeah, but like I said, the person was hired on the 10th, the report came out on the 16th.
Right.
The county can go backwards in time.
You guys were lied to about an investigation even going on. That's what I wanted to clear. The $90 an hour hire today, which is on the bar report. I was under the impression that there was a hiring freeze and we're creating a position. So I'd like to know why this can be created at $90 an hour when there is a hiring freeze. I don't understand how this can happen. So can anybody explain that to me?
This was agreed on before, that was different than the courts came down and asked for this position ahead of the evidence room.
So do we
There
have,
is a cap on it and an end date.
The hiring freeze for permanent full-time people, this is a per diem, right?
Yeah.
so do we have a date on when it was agreed upon?
I don't remember when we had that meeting.
Okay.
It
We discussed it.
wasn't agreed upon.
It wasn't agreed, it was discussed. It's something that the courts asked for.
This isn't a full-time employee, this is a per diem.
I understand that, but you have people struggling to pay their bills, pay their taxes, can't afford a Christmas meal, can't afford gifts for their kids. And then you're gonna go and pay $90 an hour to somebody that this job was part of someone's job that was making less than $20 an hour back in, not more than a decade ago. You know, I asked Mr. Barkett last time to explain why this person needs $90 an hour. I see Judge Russell's here, hopefully she can explain it. Mr. Richmond, hopefully somebody can explain this. I think the people deserve an answer. $90 an hour. I don't care if there's a cap on it or a 6-month limit. $90 an hour is ridiculous. You know, I'm doing a Christmas meal tomorrow. There's 350 people that can't afford a Christmas meal that are in need. You have elderly that can't decide, do they pay their heating bill or their prescriptions? You guys you don't get it. $90 an hour is outrageous to do an evidence examiner. He was a financial expert for how long? Did a great job at that. But what qualifies him to be an evidence examiner when someone in the clerk of court's office used to do the same exact thing for less than $20 an hour? I just think, I would like an explanation. I think the taxpayers deserve an explanation. We have some people here today that are pushing for it. I would like an answer, and I think the taxpayers deserve to know it. I don't know if he knows where the bodies are buried or what's going on in the county, but something isn't right here. I mean, this is absolutely insane at $90 an hour. And the last thing, we're talking about the balance in the budget and no tax increase. Every year, these guys continue to do that. You use the unassigned fund balance. At one time, I believe that was well over $30 million, maybe $50 million, and it keeps dwindling. I think you said last week we're down to 21 million now because you're using over 5 million this year.
But there's savings in place this year, Jeff, that'll help replenish that back up that we didn't have previously, like the health insurance.
In my time here, Jeff, it was always in around the 20 million mark.
Yeah, it's never
In
been
and around that.
I
One year you used over 11 million now, correct?
1 year we had.
It's not right since I've been here.
Right. So I just want people to understand that, you know, they are using from the reserve.
But then the reserves build back up.
Okay.
Try to build them up as we.
So this whole 5 million is expected to be reimbursed.
Almost
Close. Somewhat.
close to it, yeah.
Okay. All right, that's all I
And
got.
you know, with that reserve,
is the taxpayers' money.
Well, I know that,
That's
that's
what
what,
it's there for.
well, I understand that, but
Yeah,
it's something that,
but that's a reserve on top
it's
of
also a
ours.
rainy day fund, because if you have
That's
another
our
lawsuit.
reserve, that's our reserve on top of our 60-day fund too.
Right.
So, we use it, it gets replenished, if we find savings and cost savings over the year, it'll get dumped back into that. So it's there again in the future.
No, I know, if
Okay.
you have another hot garbage incident, look out.
Well, no. No. Definitely not. Go ahead.
Yeah, any other public comment, Mr. Chairman?
Go ahead, sorry.
Hi, my name is Samantha Dunphy. I'm from Ringtown, Schuylkill County, and I'm a civil rights advocate, and I need to provide public notice to the Schuylkill County Commissioners today. This is in accordance with USCS Rules of Civil Procedure, as well as Rule 17 and Rule 20 of the United States Supreme Court. The Constitution of the United States has the overarching requirements that every state must follow. I don't think anybody here would disagree with that. States cannot enact their own alternative legislation substituted for the guarantees of the Constitution. That would mean that the state laws are more powerful than the Constitution, and that is unlawful. Clause 1 of Amendment 5 states, "No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on presentment or indictment by a grand jury." However, the state of Pennsylvania has enacted its own alternative legislation that permits prosecuting attorneys and police officers to charge by way of information as opposed to indictment. That is unconstitutional. An emolument violation is when you pay a public official to break the law. The Constitution has two areas that enforce this. Article 1, Section 10 says, "No state shall create any law that shall impair the obligation of contracts." So your police officers, your prosecutors, and judges are all under a contract to perform based on the oath or affirmation that they took to support and defend the Constitution. Contract perimeters are defined within the Constitution of the United States, and when a state enacts an inferior law that directs their agents to disobey the Constitution of the United States, that is a violation of Article 1, Section 10. The 14th Amendment is the other place that you'll find the reinforcement of this issue, and that is where it states that no state shall create or enforce any law that shall abridge the privileges and immunities of United States citizens. Privileges and immunities of United States citizens are at a minimum those enumerated within the Bill of Rights and the first 10 amendments. Unfortunately, the state of Pennsylvania has enacted a law in its inferior constitution that permits public officials, judges, law enforcement officers, whom you all pay, to violate the Constitution of the United States. As a result, there is an inordinate amount of people currently imprisoned in the state of Pennsylvania illegally and unconstitutionally. Tanawa Downing is litigating this issue at the United States Supreme Court, and I'm here to notify you that if you continue to pay public officials to break the law, criminal sanctions can come from that. Officials must be made aware that paying people to disobey the law is an emolument violation. It is illegal, it is unconstitutional, and it is a crime. I'm asking you honorable individuals to please take a look at Clause 1 of Amendment 5. Confirm what I'm saying to be true, and then direct your public officials to act in a lawful constitutional manner consistent with the obligations that are codified in the Constitution of the United States of America. I have a notice that I would like to put on the record. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other public comment?
We have a special guest today. I'd like to bring up Mason Reaver. Mason recently completed, well, since he not completed, he's on the verge of completing his career at Penn State in Indiana.
The unmasking of the big line.
So he was number 4. He went to Schuylkill Haven Hurricanes. He was a running back 2017 to 2021. He was also the scholar athlete for Schuylkill Haven Hurricanes in 2021. He was number 45 in the program, and number 1 in your heart, right? Okay, he's like I say, scholar athlete in 2021. He graduated this Sunday from Penn State in engineering. He also has an ROTC assignment. He'll be a part of the Army Corps of Engineers and currently job shopping for his next career. The Indian Lion, he had that job from 2023, 2024, and currently he'll end. I'll let you skip it. It'll end at the end of January, right?
Yep, so my last event will be January 31st, and it's the hockey game in Beaver Stadium that they're doing for the first time ever. So after that event, I'll be done. On to the next. So
And you'll be the top 10 mascots go along with the cheerleaders and dance team to Orlando, Florida. He's turning number 9 in the top 10. He'll be competing for the national championship as a mascot. And, I'll let Mason explain it. When I was a senior at Penn State, one of the reporters for the Schuylkill Collegian tried out for the line. He might want to tell what all, it's a pretty grueling process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
explain that.
Yeah, so, the tryout, the physical tryout process includes a minute 30 to 2 minute skit. And then, so like you're mixing your own music, creating your own props, and you perform it, you pretty much tell a story. After that, you have to do an improv with a random object. It could be a hammer or a banana, like it could be anything. After that, you get out of suit, out of costume, and then you'll have to do 51 arm push-ups. And then after that, you'll have to play the cowbell, which is, infamous for Penn State. So that's the physical portion.
The other part that I didn't realize when I read his resume was that Notre Dame, the Ohio State, they have a team of mascots that take turns. He's the only one. How many appearances last year?
We average around 300 to 350 events a year. So in my time, I've probably done a little over 1,000 of them.
So I'm an engineer at Penn State studying, and I'm just barely thinking about water. This guy's an ROTC. He's also the one. I don't know when to sleep, man. The other part too, you can't tell anybody.
But that's the thing, it's kept secret the whole time, only a small group of people know it. That whole time, which I find that's amazing.
Yeah, it's been hard to keep under wrap for 3 years for sure.
There's a picture of him holding his godson. His godson didn't realize was amazing.
We kept it a secret from my godson for 3 years, but he's been obsessed with the Nittany line ever since he met him. So it's been a pretty cool thing to do.
Not asking, but how you decide to get involved with the ROTC?
So the previous line before me, he was also an ROTC, and my freshman year, when I showed up on campus the first day, they had the Nittany line rappel off the building for ROTC, which I thought was my jaw was on the floor. So as my freshman year went on, people started spreading rumors like, yo, like the Nittany line's in ROTC, and I was like, no way. So, I found out who it was. The previous line before me his name was Michael McDermott. He's currently serving active duty in the Army right now. He's somewhere stationed in Texas right now. But I got to know him really well, talked about the tryout, and ultimately decided to go for this wild and crazy job. And here we are 3 years later. So
One more time, he's not a cheerleader. He was never a gymnast. He was
Yeah,
never.
never gymnastics, never.
I didn't have a dancing background, a gymnastics background. So it goes to show you, like, anybody can do it. That's what I will say about it. So
He said he's gonna teach Boots how to do a back tuck. So
That's
that's what I'm gonna try.
your friend Sean is back superintendent.
yeah, superintendent for.
Hey, that's all that for you.
Yeah, so, Sean Fitzpatrick was my superintendent at my time at Schuylkill Haven High School. And, we're pretty close, like family friends either way. And he actually tried out when he went to Penn State for the Nittany line. I think he was runner-up for that position. But he still talks about it, like his whole experience to this day. Like he has a couple pictures of him trying out and all this stuff. And he was actually one of my references for my tryout. So you have to submit 3 or 4 references for the board to call and just still ask you questions about the student. And, he said he hit it off with my head coach. So I was kind of like, yes, after that conversation was had. But, he was a vital part and probably the deciding factor of me being the next Nittany line. So very grateful for him. And
And you made us all Schuylkill County proud. Thank you.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Line refreshments in the muffin room. We're gonna have Mason hang out with us a little bit. You wanna get an autograph or picture or just talk to him. You're more than welcome to join us. So, Mr. Chairman, you're kind of control here.
Okay, thank you. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes for the commission meeting of December 11th or 10th?
So, Chairman.
On question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes,
Commissioner Hess.
Yes,
The motion to approve the work session, meeting minutes from December 17th.
so moved, Chairman.
second,
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes,
Commissioner Hess.
yes,
The motion to approve was presented at our work session for adult probation.
so moved, Chairman.
second,
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes,
Commissioner Hess.
yes,
The motion to approve was presented at by drug and alcohol at our work session.
so moved.
second,
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes,
Commissioner Hess.
yes,
Can I have a motion to approve was presented by 911 Communications?
so moved, sir.
second,
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes,
Commissioner Hess.
yes,
The motion to approve was presented by planning and zoning at work session.
so moved.
second,
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes,
Commissioner Hess.
yes,
The motion to approve was presented by liquid fuels at our work session.
so moved, sir.
Second,
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
yes.
The motion to approve was presented by Children and Youth at a work session.
So moved.
Second,
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington.
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
yes.
The motion to approve the treasurer's report for the month of November.
So moved, sir.
Second,
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington.
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
yes.
Finance office.
Good morning, Commissioners. Merry Christmas. We have, 6 items. I apologize for informational purposes only. Planning and zoning, a $1,200 budget amendment, management information services, a $4,000 budget amendment. District attorney is $4,441, solid waste management, $5,052, the courts, $12,000, and public works, $25,000. And then for action, media approval is requested on the following: approval of supplemental budget appropriation resolution for the current year 25-2022 for $13,998. This is to increase the budgetary state expense account for state grant due to a state grant revenue that was received that was not projected in the budget. And then also approval of supplemental budget appropriation resolution for $112,344. This is for automation fee expense, and this is from funds that are already there as part of the automation fund.
Do I have a motion for 2025-22 and motion 2025-23?
So moved, sir.
Second,
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington.
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
yes.
Human Resource Office?
Good morning, Commissioners. First 3 items are appointments in children and youth of county caseworker ones at the same rate, 22.2166. And the first one is Daniel Zakas, effective 1/5/26. Second is Marissa Lindenmuth, effective 1/12/26. Third one, Ashlyn Stoller, effective 1/12/26. Those rates are for the contract. For the Election Bureau, the termination of Christian Kimmel as election tech coordinator. Rate was 21.5547, effective 12/24/25. Additionally, we have informational items. In court administration, appointment of Paul Gruber as a criminal evidence examiner per diem, effective 1/5/26, not to exceed 6 months or 500 hours. Also in court administration, transfer of Stacy Moyer, judicial secretary, from DJ assistant 1, effective 1/5/26. In the District Justice Office, the promotion of Jennifer Emmerich, District Justice Assistant 2, scheduler, effective 1/5/26. In Domestic Relations, the appointment of Mary Beth Gambola as the Secretary 1, effective 1/5/26, rates for the contract. In the Sheriff's Office, we have 4 actions. The promotion of Timothy Rhino to First Deputy, effective 1/5/26, it's coming from Security Division Sergeant. Promotion of Michael Allar, Security Division Sergeant, effective 1/5/26, rates for the contract. Appointment of Robert Chirakis, Security Guard for DM, effective 1/5/26. The appointment of Matthew Barrett, Deputy Sheriff, effective 1/12/26, rate for the contract. In the Treasurer's Office, the appointment of Amber Bensinger as a Clerk Typist 2, effective 12/29/25, rate is for the contract. All appointments are pending drug test and physical where appropriate. All actions involving salary or for positions being created are pending salary board approval.
The motion for the 3 children and youth positions in the Election Bureau?
So moved, sir.
Second,
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington.
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
yes.
New business, County Administrator.
Okay, on behalf of Grant Writer's Office, approve to advertise demolition projects in the boroughs of Fort Carbon and Shenandoah. Bids will be due in the Controller's Office on Monday, January 12th at 4 p.m. Bid opening will take place Wednesday, January 14th, at 9 a.m. As for full of this time.
So a motion for that?
So moved, sir.
Second,
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington.
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
yes.
And on behalf of the Recorder of Deeds Office, approve an addendum to extend the Avenue contract term to September 24th, 2026 for contract 2024-387 to continue indexing old deeds to the existing land management system, office, and online. The addendum cost is $112,343.60 for a total contract cost of $310,765.20. It to be paid from the Recorder of Deeds Automation Fund, and is asking for approval at this time.
Have a motion?
So moved, sir.
Second,
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington.
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
yes.
And Lisa Mayhall is here to present the last item.
Yes, approval to disencumber $150,000 from the liquid fuels account for project number 99530000-001, County Bridge 94 replacement River Drive over the Schuylkill River in West Brunswick Township.
Have a motion for that?
So moved, sir.
Second.
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner
Yes.
Before we adjourn, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, since we don't have a meeting in January, a Happy New Year. Schuylkill County is the best county to be in my opinion, and I hope every resident of Schuylkill County has a blessed Christmas and a blessed New Year. Sharon?
What was brought to my attention, did we approve that those homes that were for tax sale, the repository? It was, I thought it was brought up last week.
I thought we approved it at that meeting.
No,
Did you leave the repository sale up here?
They were last week, yeah.
They were on last week, right?
Well, then they're not on this.
Can we take a vote to approve them? Because they
Would you
were
have the
presented.
agenda, where's the agenda for last week? Yeah.
Josh has it on.
Got your phone too.
I just want to make sure it's on there.
It was one last week.
Was it?
You want me to pull it?
Yeah, go pull it, just so we have it, and then we can take a roll call. Thank you.
All right, first, you're gonna need to do a motion to amend the
The
agenda.
agenda, so we can
So you
approve
can
the
do that,
depository.
and then do the motion.
Yeah, they were on last.
I remember seeing them, yeah.
Good fall. Sure. No. What- I don't know.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure that. It wasn't for immediate approval. Okay,
It was not approved, and this is the list.
okay. Yeah, because you weren't on there.
Yes, they were on.
Okay, so I need a motion to amend, the agenda so we can approve what was presented by tax claim for, sale of properties, the repository sale. So first, can I have a motion to amend the
Make a motion
agenda?
to agenda, and just we can include the repository.
Second.
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hack.
Yes.
So they need a motion to approve the repository sales that were presented at our work session meeting.
So moved, sir.
Second.
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hack.
Okay, motion to adjourn.
So moved, sir.
Salary board. Report of any executive sessions,
None were held.
public comment for salary board? No? Good. Can I motion to approve the minutes from the salary board meeting of December 10th?
Second.
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hack.
Yes.
Can I motion to approve the salary board session of December 17th?
So moved, sir.
Second.
Question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Hack.
Yes.
Human Resource Office.
Yes, Commissioners, in court administration, creating the position of criminal evidence examiner per diem effective 1/5/26, not to exceed 6 months or 500 hours, and then setting salary for Paul Huber in that same position. The rate is $90 per hour, effective 1/5/26, not to exceed 6 months or 500 hours. In court administration, we also have set salary for Stacy Moyer, 23.1575, effective 1/5/26. That's a judicial secretary position. In the district justice, creating the position of district justice assistant 2 scheduler, effective 1/5/26. Eliminating the position of just district justice assistant 1, effective 1/5/26. Reclassifying district justice assistant 2 trainer, effective 1/5/26 from district justice assistant 2 title. And then approving a stipend for Brenda Hill, district justice assistant 2 trainer, $200 a week, effective 1/5/26, stipend during the week's training is conducted. In the controller's office, a wage increase for Megan Felty, payroll specialist, to 24.3292, effective 1/1/26. That's an additional 2%. In the sheriff's office, setting the salary for Timothy Reinhold as first deputy, $52,190.97, effective 1/5/26. Also, in the sheriff's office, set salary for Robert Chirikas, security guard per diem, the rate is $15 an hour, effective 1/5/26. That is all.
Thank you. The cluster of my own. The court administration, those three for, the create, set the salary and set the salary. Does the court want to make any comment on, the answer to the public's questions on the Paul Boomer?
No, I can explain to the commissioners what that job entails. No one has done that position. That was originally going to be in a law clerk position, which I had agreed that we would not speak the law clerk. That was set at $80,000. That was one of the duties. It's not simply what a clerk of courts personnel would do. It is evaluating evidence, hearing, reconciling, what should be in the evidence, locker, what is actually there, compared to what the Attorney General, did an inventory of. We know things are missing. We know that we have a long process to determine the original registered owner of numerous weapons. And there's significant requirements involved in this job. It's not simply just disposing of evidence. There'll be a lot of work with the district attorney's office and some work with the attorney general's office. It's just not simply what has been represented.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Do I have a motion for three court administration?
You can do
So move, sir.
Yeah, I can do the three.
you can do the district justice as
Okay,
Do all seven.
okay, so do all seven then.
I'll make a motion to the court administration district judge's request.
Second?
Question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Controller Yekenship,
Yes.
Judge Russell,
Yes.
and Sheriff Rudy.
No, no.
Oh, Sheriff.
So sheriff does the. Okay, can I have a motion for the controller's office?
So move, sir.
Second?
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Controller Yekenship.
Yes.
Can I have a motion for the, two sheriff office to set salaries?
So move, Chairman.
Second?
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Controller Yekenship,
Yes.
Sheriff Rudy.
Is there any new business for Tower One? Motion to adjourn. Stop today? Good.